New tonight, we're going in depth on the calls for changes needed coming from civil rights advocates, lawmakers, attorneys, and others.
I'm like, voter fraud. I voted, but I ain't commit no fraud.
Well, so that's the thing. I don't know exactly what happened with it, but you do have a warrant.
Questions now remain after these videos of arrests have surfaced. 20 people are now facing charges of committing voter fraud, 6 in Hillsborough County. When the arrests were first announced in August, Governor Ron DeSantis said this was the first major public move from the Election Police Unit. The unit reviews fraud allegations and conducts preliminary investigations. But in the arrest video, it shows officers from local departments and the FDLE making the actual arrests.
You have a warrant? Okay. The warrant. Listen. I know you caught off guard. I understand.
Meanwhile, our Rochelle Aline spoke to the attorney of one of the women seen in that viral video, and she's at the courthouse tonight with her case. Rochelle?
Yeah, Romona Oliver is due back in court at the end of next month in connection to this voter fraud case. But civil rights advocates and state lawmakers say that changes need to be made to avoid the confusion that landed her in this situation.
No, ma'am. We have a warrant for your arrest. For what? For voter fraud.
Newly released body cam footage from August shows the moment that voting in the 2020 election landed Romona Oliver in handcuffs.
I'm like, voter fraud. I voted, but I ain't commit no fraud.
Oliver was one of 20 people with past felony convictions linked to murder or sexual offenses who were arrested for illegally voting in our state. That's because, according to Florida's Fourth Amendment, which was updated in 2019, folks with those specific felony convictions can't have their voting rights restored unless they appeal to the state's clemency board. However, Oliver's attorney tells ABC Action News by phone that she didn't know she was barred from voting when she registered for a state-approved voter ID and later voted in the election.
You know, she was told twice by the supervisor of elections or the state that she was eligible. She was sent a voter registration card on 2 different occasions and wasn't taken off the voter rolls until the spring of 2022. She did not understand why she was being arrested that day.
Because of this, Oliver is now facing 2 third-degree felonies for false affirmation in connection to an election and for willfully voting in an election while knowing she was not a qualified elector.
The law was really in response to
But State Senator Jeff Brandes, who led the 2018 push to amend our state constitution and restore voting rights to many with felony convictions, says this was never the intention of that law.
In our legislation, we said that we understood that there was going to be some confusion and that only the only people that should be prosecuted were those who did it willfully.
Brandes goes on to say he wouldn't be surprised if the charges are reduced because it may be tricky to prove willful intent in several of these cases. And he adds that the state should focus on educating people to avoid any confusion.
Let's notify first and prosecute last.
And when it comes to verifying whether or not someone is eligible to vote, the folks at the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition say there's technology out there to help make the process faster in Florida.
If we could get an immediate verification process like other states have, in which people can know immediately whether they are or are not eligible, then we could, save so much time and angst.
That said, the civil rights advocacy group also says that as the general election looms, they know there will be more confusion. So to help, they have a call center that you can use to get answers about voter eligibility in real time.
You can talk to somebody who can help provide some more clarity, or get you connected with an attorney who can provide some more clarity.
For more information about that call center, you can head to our website. We also have the full body cam footage from Ramona's arrest, as well as body cam footage from several other arrests in this massive voter fraud case, so you can see the full thing for yourself. Head to abcactionnews.com for that. In Tampa, Rochelle Aline, ABC Action News.